back to camp. Nasty machines.
Are your stories always so...
Engage.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base.
Secret passage. Don't let the others hear you, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knock.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespass. Amadas wanted me to ask around about.
What did you find out?
Most I learned somewhere far. He set out to find it.
On his own.
I tried to warn him, but
What happened when you went?
nothing. Everyone here was part, aside from some whatever. But you best.
Did Amadas say anything?
Afraid not.
Sounds like...
More or less. But then again,
So you're a scout for this group?
where to stop? Down south.
There are more?
They're the and then who broke a south.
Just...
Enough that seems like heard all of. That's
Sounds like...
what I do.
Thanks, Raggard.
Hope you.
Okay.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's terror?
Of course he's...
I think it's more... I'll meet you, but then...
Fine.
Got something you'll want to hear, Red. It's ready.
thorn marsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep into Nocth territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tenakth patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amatis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amatis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amatis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tenakth took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amatis after?
I think he just needs to know.
For the next fight.
Ha! Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him!
That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
There's no match for it alone. Come on!
Got you!
We've got your back! Not now! Gotta get more ammo.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had... I figured the only seeing as you found... I'm sorry.
So,
And you must be Aloy.
a little.
A clue. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away.
Talana told me about you,
We were both assigned to our orders, but
and
we did. It felt like we were... And until the...
so, sounds like
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer...
A scruffy hermit in the woods.
That was foolish of him. And
what happened at...
I had intel. I tried. And when he pulled in, so
In self...
it was. I was too little. What's more, they put a bat.
the Red, if he knew.
The sun.
Apart. So,
Clawstriders, a hunter.
A scruffy hermit in the woods, certainly.
That was foolish of him.
well, we're...
I can't.
I didn't...
I know better. Come then. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
We're getting close. Just a little further. There it is. The rot.
Those are Regal's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tanakh. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
Then let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water. Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and Amadis in.
There's movement out there. It's gonna be like this the whole watch.
You better have my back.
Anyone else see anything?
You want to search? False alarm. Call it off.
Give it up.
Don't want to let my
Get back to what we were doing.
Get the main gate open. Talana and Amadis can help me clear out the rest of this place. to my stash. Okay, it's open. Let's go.
My aim's as sure as the sun rises.
Let us out!
Hold on. As soon as the coast is clear.
They need help!
Nice hit!
Think you can dodge my arrow?
That's all of them.
End of the line, Outlanders!
That device is gonna call a machine. All right. I think that's the end of it.
Hey, is anyone out there?
Hear that?
Here.
Freed?
It's not their fault.
I'm looking for information if she might have been a prisoner.
The Karja Nessa was here.
Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. So I took my place.
Nessa. Rataka, why didn't you let me know you were...
I had a new life, not even for you.
So if you became...
My squad was ordered to...
Considering
You're right.
the way Amatis talked about your time, I thought you'd still care.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon... Before the battle, I tried to get... But of course, he didn't listen.
Then he got what he did.
I ran for the battlefield to find you.
I didn't know. I mourned you.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you...
I knew it was only a matter of time. Killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their... asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the mad. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me. I won through blood and blade.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you do miss being...
No. And when we knew no.
I would have.
It's better that
What will you do now?
you've taken back the rot.
So this is it?
It has to be. I'm sorry. You deserve. I'll make sure you're considerate.
At least now you...
Somehow. He must think I'm in it.
No. I'll take you back.
Talana.
Me too.
Are you all right?
To be honest,
What's going to happen?
I'm not sure. He clearly... And I won't be anyone's second. I want you to have this. No hawk could ask for it.
So,
I think I'll hang around Baron. If you find yourself back that way, look for me.
I will. Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.